Hi guys, Paul here from Make That Sea Change with you once again, and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about YouTube and basically can you make money with YouTube, which essentially, let's just get right down to it. Yes, you can. Absolutely you can. It is one of the most popular, largest growing out there platforms that you have. I don't know why I described it out there, but it's essentially, and I believe it's a must-have. If you're in an affiliate marketing game, I think it's a must-have. I mean, I'm shooting these videos. Hopefully some people view them and get something out of them because they allow me to explain things a little bit differently, a little bit better than what I could in my posts. And as I say in this post, for some of the things that we try and do when we're working with our websites, like SEO and interaction, all those sort of things, it's fantastic for that as well. But today we're talking about making money with YouTube itself. Again, massive market for it. And as you read in the post, and I won't go through the whole conversation again, but my son watches YouTube channels all the time. We obviously have to be very careful with what he watches on there, but he watches a couple of guys who play Minecraft and he watches them for hours. And I did some research on these guys and they made, I think, $6 million last year on that channel alone. All they do is play Minecraft. They tell jokes to each other. They drive me bananas. I can't listen to them. They do my head in. However, my son loves them. So, and obviously a lot of other people's sons love them as well because they make $6 million last year. So how can we make money on YouTube? Can we replicate that? I mean, obviously the first question that would be, is it something that, like a lot of things that there's a few people who make millions out of it and then the rest of us don't. It can be like that. I mean, there's got to be a lot of luck to it and you've got to have a certain talent to it, I guess, but absolutely you can make money out of it and you can definitely make enough money out of it to earn a good living. So let's get started then. So what is YouTube? YouTube is for those of you who don't really understand what YouTube is, it's a video sharing platform. You can upload videos. If you look on the first page, type in YouTube in your search engine. If you've never been in it before, type in YouTube in your search engine. You will see video. If you can type a subject and not find a video on it, there's your first way to make money because you just fill that gap and do videos on whatever it is that they're talking about or that you've typed your subject in. It's a video uploading channel, some statistics on it. It is the second largest search engine that we have on the internet behind Google. It attracts more viewers per evening in the United States than all their, and I don't know how many there is, but all their big commercial networks combined. So I'm assuming NBC, CBC, CBS, sorry. I don't know what all those channels are, ABC, but all of those combined, YouTube has more viewers at any given time than all of them. So that's a sort of a idea of how big it is. There's something like 1 billion seconds of video being uploaded or watched at any given time on the planet. So massive audience, and that it will lead us to what we talk about with some of our stuff today. So that's what YouTube is. What you need to consider, and it's like anything, if you're going to start doing videos, all the money-making opportunities that I'm talking about today are not get rich quick. So if you're watching this, like affiliate marketing, like pretty much any online business, online sales, selling products, anything like that, you're not going to create a website, you're not going to create a YouTube channel and have $1 million sitting in your bank account tomorrow. But what you do have is the opportunity to build yourself a portfolio of content that can make you money on an ongoing basis for years and years and years to come. So you need to know who your audience is. So who are you targeting your content at? What are they trying to look at? I mean, look at this video. I mean, this is being shot on my mobile phone. I've got a window light behind me. I'm sitting in front of it. It is 5 to 1 on a Friday afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. I'm about to go for a walk to the beach while this uploads. And, it's shooting a video, but my son wouldn't watch this video. He's an 8-year-old. He wouldn't watch this video. My daughters, actually, who are teenagers, wouldn't watch this video. So, and hopefully some people watch this video, or else I need to change it. But that's the point I'm making. You need to get your video so that it's appealing to the targeted audience that you're watching. You need to make sure that you follow YouTube's guidelines, which are all the usual, you know, no harassment, no bullying, no cyberbullying, nothing that's graphic, as in violence or of a sexual nature, no pornography, obviously, nothing that constitutes hate, nothing that constitutes graphic violence. It's got to be your own content. You can't just download a movie off Netflix and upload it to YouTube and go, here you go, here's a movie, pay me money for it, those sort of things. So they have some pretty strong guidelines that you need to follow. And the last thing was the point I just made. Just do it. Just get in there and start making videos. I do intend in time to buy myself a proper video camera, to buy myself a proper microphone, because it just allows some of the logistics of when I shoot my videos to work a bit better. However, I'm just shooting them. Let's see how we go. So don't let, I won't look good, or I won't, you know, I don't sound good, or I haven't got the equipment. If you've got any sort of camera, and based on the statistics, and I don't know exactly what they are, but it's mammoth. You know, if you've got a cell phone these days, you can shoot a video. So just get on with it. So know your audience, be aware of the terms and conditions of the regulations that you've got within YouTube, and just do it, just start. Okay, so what can we do to make money? Let's have a look at what we can do. A couple of ways we can do it, which I'll talk about I've sort of split it into three main ways. You can drive traffic to a website, which is how I use YouTube. You can use it for, and that includes using it for affiliate marketing. And sponsorships, which is the main thing. This is where the kids that my son watches get all their money from. That $6 million is mainly from sponsorships. And advertising. A lot of their money would be from advertising as well. So let's get started on that. So drive traffic to your website. So for example, I have an affiliate marketing website. Now I mentioned before, which is Make That Sea Change, which is hopefully the site you've come on to find this video. Now I have a website and I have a YouTube channel. Now the YouTube channel and the website are different entities, but they're both search engines. So if I've got keywords in my post, and for those who aren't familiar with keywords, go back into my site and do a search on Jaxy, Jaxy. In there it explains keywords to you. So I've got keywords in my post. I use the same keywords in YouTube. It gives me almost like a double dip of keyword searching. And when people are searching for those keywords and they'll often find my YouTube channel before they find the post. That's how Google tends to work, because Google loves video, Facebook loves video. So if you're linking to your YouTube channel on Facebook, they love video on there. So those are the sort of things that you can do. So if I've got a YouTube video, it can drive traffic back to my website by having the keywords. People find it, click on the link, go to my website, click on the affiliate links, and off they go. Some people also use YouTube for affiliate marketing without a website, which means you shoot a video. It might be, look, here's a highlighter. You know, this is a highlighter. I use a highlighter, and I can do a whole video on what a highlighter is, and then I upload it. And on the bottom of this video, I put links to Paul's highlighters. You click on that, you go off, you do your purchasing, it goes to the affiliate marketing links, I make my commission, but I'm doing that without a website. So YouTube is a fantastic channel for affiliate marketing if you don't want to have a website, because you can do all your videos, and as I use it for, it gives you a better opportunity to be able to explain things a little bit better and a little bit differently than what is in the written word. And if you're on a more tangible niche than mine, you might be on a niche on fishing. I can get someone to go down and actually videotape me using a fishing rod, tying the hook onto the line, attaching my swivels, attaching my tackle. This is the bait I use. This is how you put your bait on the hook. This is how you cast. That's where I'm casting to, all on video. So that is and it's a great way to demonstrate to people how you're doing it. And how do you do that? And that's what I'm talking about. So with your videos, you've got how-to or instructional videos. I can interview someone else about a product. I can talk about a range of things like I'm doing now. I can demonstrate I can do a review on a product. And we'll talk about some of the others with the sponsors in a minute. But you know, there's so many different ways that you can shoot videos that people just will be attracted to it. Build followers. Your followers equal more traffic. Followers equal more subscribers. Followers equal more sales. And that's how the affiliate marketing side of YouTube works. Let's have a look at the next one. Now, the next one is where people start to make their big money. So let's go back to my fishing analogy. So I'm shooting videos and I'm showing you how to use a certain type of fishing reel. I'm showing you how to tie certain hooks. I'm showing you which hooks I'm going for, which fish. If I'm lucky enough to catch one while the video's on, I can show you what the fish I caught. I can show you the hook I used, the sinker I used, the bait I used, the weather conditions. I can show you the whole lot. And I can show you all the different rods, all the different reels. Now, as I'm doing that, I'm making no money. Don't get me wrong, you're making no money. You are shooting video after video. You might put a bit of humor in it. You might, show the ruggedness of the Australian coastline or the US coastline or the British coastline, wherever you happen to be. But you're entertaining people and you're showing people how to do things. I said in the post, I've got a friend of mine who rebuilt an old car. We swore then, we called it something different. But an old car that he rebuilt off YouTube. There's a guy in there has all the instructions how to rebuild this car. Now what happens, as more and more people watch my video on fishing and they ask me questions and I get interactions and I get subscribers, I then come to the attention of the fishing rod companies, because don't forget, if you've got that many people watching YouTube per night, more than all the US television networks alone, that's a massive audience. And if I've got 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers, that means I've got 2,000 people watching my video in prime time. Don't forget that. They're watching it at night. That's in prime time. So they ring me up and they say, Paul, I want to give you a fishing rod. I want you to use this fishing rod when you do your demonstrations. All you need to do is just do it as you normally do, but just point out that you're using a Shimano fishing rod or whatever it is. Then you are leading the sales, and sponsor payments happen for anything. It could just be free gear. It could be an affiliate commission or a commission for every sale they make based on a coupon code or whatever they get off your site. Or it could be a paid sponsorship. If I use nothing but Shimano gear and I wear a Shimano t-shirt while I'm doing my demonstration, or I make sure that whoever's doing the camera does a shot to the Shimano reel, I edit that in or something like that, they'll pay me $1,000 a month to do that. That's how your sponsorship happens. So if you ride skateboards, the wheel company might say, I want you to use our wheels, and every time you ride your skateboard, I'll pay you $1,000 per video to have our wheels on there, because you've got so many people watching you skateboard that it's a cheap way for them to get primetime advertising is what it is. You make a lot of money, they get value for their dollar because people are watching their videos all the time. They're not restricted to how the TV stations run their ads, so on and so forth. So that's how they get the sponsorship. So the sponsorship, you can do a how-to video. So and probably that's where I was at with the fishing. So a how-to or a demonstration video of doing something, fishing, skateboarding, using manly things. It could be using sewing machines. It could be flower arranging, so using a particular pair of scissors or something like that. I don't know, but that's where the sponsorship money comes from. And that does go into all the other things I'm talking about. So the product, you can record product reviews. So I could review all the different brands of fishing rods, and as companies start to see me reviewing all the different brands of fishing rods, they say to me, while you're reviewing all those brands, wear a Shimano shirt and we'll pay you $100 a video or something like that. So again, do product reviews. And again, you're going to do a lot of product reviews before you make any money. You need people to start to follow you. So if you're doing product reviews, you don't just want to stand and say, this is a highlighter, it's green, it makes a green highlight, thanks for coming. You've got to explain why I'd use it, when I'd use it. You've got to have knowledge on it. People have got to be able to watch your video and understand or trust that the information you're giving them is valid and they can use it. So that's what reviews do. Again, and then we go into the playing of video games, which is a massive market. These guys that my son watches, they play Minecraft. They split their screen between them and the computer screen or the TV screen or whatever they're watching when they play Minecraft. They joke with it, they run through and say, oh look, I'm stuck here, this is what I do. So the kids are getting hints and tips. My son came home from his friend the other day and wanted to jump on because they watched this channel and it showed them how to, I don't know, use some sort of crossbow or something, or build a roller coaster or something like that. So he sat down and did that. So these guys are solving problems. They're solving problems for the kids who want to be able to do things in Minecraft. The fact that they're drinking a sponsored soft drink while they do it makes no difference to the kid. But the companies giving the soft drink knows that if they've got millions of followers, there's a million kids who will potentially go and buy their soft drink because these two kids are drinking them while playing Minecraft. That's the power of it. It's massive. And along those lines, there's a lot of people out there who make money just by opening stuff. There's a kid in the US, I was watching the other day, he made $11 million last year. All he does is he goes to the shop, he buys all the Marvel, like Hulk and Captain America, all the Marvel toys. He comes home and he opens it. Yep, opens the box. Oh, here's a toy. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, it comes with a little shield. And the shield how does that? Oh, yeah, the shield attaches that way. Oh, look, and then you can bend it, and it just explains the toy. People are watching him in droves. Marvel sponsor him now. So that's what I'm talking about, sponsorship. And I actually wrote in a post, you can do anything. If you find something that you're good at, and if you can get enough followers to follow you, excuse me, if you can get enough people to follow you, enough people to subscribe, sponsors will notice. Trust me. If your video is hitting the top of the viewer charts on the main channel, YouTube and stuff like that, the big companies will identify that. They will see you and they'll ask a sponsor. It could take you a couple of years to get to that, and that's what I'm talking about. It's not a short-term gain. You need to shoot a lot of videos. You need to get your videos very popular, and once you're popular, the sky's the limit. Which takes us on to our next one, which is advertising. Now, a lot of us watch YouTube videos, and you get you see either a little band across the top, which is AdSense, or you see the full video. The video comes up, and you can skip this ad in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds or whatever. That's advertising on YouTube. And again, you need to have a popular channel. YouTube will not allow you to load advertising onto your channel until you have, now I'm going to click on this, I thought I had it up. You need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours, which means it's not one video, but your videos in total have to have been watched for 4,000 hours with 1,000 subscribers before you're allowed to advertise on YouTube. The reason for that is because you have advertisers who, if you search YouTube advertising on your search, and you'll find a lot of page after page of people of how you can put your ad on there as an advertiser. So I don't know, let's talk about Coca-Cola, for example. They want to advertise, so they want to advertise on YouTube. This pages tell them how they advertise. Now, Coca-Cola are paying a lot of money to advertise on YouTube. So they don't want their ads being wasted on some channel that's got one video on it that's 2 minutes long that no one's ever going to watch. So they put these, I don't want to use the term restrictions, but they put these criteria in place so that they know that they're advertising getting bang for the buck, because they're on channels that are popular, channels that are being watched, because advertisers want their channels to be want their ads to be watched, and they also then go through and make sure that you are meeting the policies and guidelines of YouTube. And I mentioned those earlier. You haven't got violent content, you haven't got graphic content of any nature, you're not using other people's content, it's not hateful, it's not racist, all those sort of things. So they will check all that. They'll make sure you meet those criteria that I talked about before. And once you do that, advertising starts to show on your page. And that's where these other guys make a lot of money as well. There is a little calculator I saw the other day, and if you've got 50,000 views per month, their calculation was that you make about $10,000 a month for 50,000 views. That's $120,000 a year purely on advertising revenue. I think in most people's books, that's pretty decent money. So, as I keep saying, it's a long-term game, but you are going to get that money back when you're advertising as you build that up. And that's it. That's all I really want to talk about today. So as I've said, make sure that you you set your channel up. I've got a video on the post on how to create a YouTube channel. It's like a 3-minute video. It talks you through creating a YouTube channel, so have a look at that. Trust me, it is a very, very easy, straightforward process. It's totally free, which is another great advantage of having YouTube. I mean, you get to set up a platform for free that eventually can make you up to $120,000 a month, a year in advertising. It's not bad. Your return on investment's 120,000% per annum. It's not too shabby at all, honestly. But so set up a YouTube channel, know who you're targeting, know what niche you're targeting, like any other online business, know all your business information, follow their guidelines, and just start shooting videos. As you get better at it, you'll get more entertaining. Hopefully, you'll get more interesting. You'll start, and as you start to make money, then you can start to get better equipment, so better cameras, better sound equipment. Although some people never do that. There's a travel blogger that shoots, that he's got millions and millions of followers. He travels the world based on his advertising income alone, I would imagine. And he does everything on his iPhone. Every video he shoots is done on his iPhone, done in a live type setup. And people just can't get enough of, because of the way he speaks, I think. But I've watched him, he's hilarious. And the way he has a natural way of explaining things that just drag you to it. So he's obviously found his skill, he's found his market, and he's making a killing with his iPhone. So you don't need all the equipment. You can get software. TechSmith Captiva is a good one if you want all the flashing things flying in and out and music behind and stuff like that. I've got the software, I haven't played with it yet, but that's for future. Okay, thanks guys. Hope that was helpful for you. As always, please don't be afraid to subscribe below. Please click on that like button. If you're in the post or in YouTube, please, if you've got any questions, have any comments, any feedback, please don't be afraid to comment. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks guys. Bye.